UK Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Golf Club Championship. Today's coverage is about to kick off. Pleased you could join us for this third round action. I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Beam here as we keep an eye on this player who's been trailing in the tournament but has a real opportunity today.
They do. They need to get out there, though, and start firing at some flags. They've been playing very conservative all week long, and you can't continue to do that with any hopes of winning. You have to go ahead and start trying to take advantage of the conditions. Hit it close a few more times. And until they start doing that, I don't see them catching the leaders.
Looking forward to this, Rich. Let's get into the action.
Nicely done.
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
He's got about 140, I'd say.
A tidy looking shot, that one. Outstanding approach shot.
Full of confidence as well with their putter. Gotta like their chances.
What an opportunity to make a birdie. Getting off to a great start at this event.
Making birdie in the first always puts you in a good frame of mood. It'll be fun to watch the round progress.
And after a birdie at the last, they take the honor on the hole.
Players looking to make four here, but never disappointed with a par 5.
Good shot there, Beamer. Second shot on the second. And here we are with the third shot.
They've chosen to club down on this one.
Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here.
Looking for another birdie here.
It was on a good line. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Let's see what happens here at the third hole.
A split green here. It is difficult to make birdie 2s, but par 3s should be had.
Going with the 6-iron here. Oh, that's a lovely looking shot into birdie range here at the third. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup. Little birdie look in here.
Well played. He's currently tied for third. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole.
Par 4 measuring 298 yards. Will the players give it a go or not? Let's find out. Gotta say, just some of the best rhythm in the game.
Second shot here on the 4th.
They've decided to club up.
That was wonderfully done. This putt is of 9 feet.
All right, guys. This for 2 birdies in a row.
Oh, just missed. Okay, let's head to the next. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. This has to be one of the more difficult holes in golf. The long par 4.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. find the correct one, you'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult two-putt.
Yeah, good aggressive play and almost rewarded by finding the green. Second shot here on the 5th.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
This putt to try and save their par.
Well holed.
That hole looks double the size for this player this week.
Now 7 shots behind after that. Here we are at the 6th hole.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
Oh, well done. Taking aim from around 240 yards out here. Opting for the 6-iron. Not the result they were after there.
And coming up well short.
Wow. Oh, I love hands like that. The touch of a wizard. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. Deep into the front 9. Here we are at the 7th hole.
Par 5, 600 yards straight away. Wanting to make birdies, but par is a good number.
Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? Not bad. From around 180 yards out. Looks to be going with the 6-iron. Great shot into the 7th and a chance for birdie. And this putt to move into a tie for 3rd.
On a nice line.
Always nice to hold those for a birdie. Some lovely momentum for this player, moving up the leaderboard. Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th.
Par 3 and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
Come on, get down. Wow, what a shot. Trying to move to 12 under par with this putt.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
This one's online. A wonderful putt. You can claim it. Back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
He's currently sitting in 3rd. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
That's some good golf right there. This shot coming from around 220 yards. Going with the 6-iron here. Just needs this one to kick right. Good shot there. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. Oh, so close. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4.
Par 4 straight away. A hole that is simple and difficult all in the same breath.
Oh, that was pure. This shot from around 210 yards. Opting for the 6-iron. That's a good-looking shot there. Lining up the birdie putt here.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
If it's up, it could be in. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. Currently 13 under for the event. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
They're looking to get this one close in hopes of saving par. Well, that's very crafty, isn't it?
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Now 6 strokes back after that hole. This hole is a par 4.
Par 4, 510 yards. Good luck. You'll need it.
Great rhythm on that swing. Second shot here on the 12th. Getting ready to play their 3rd. This one's going right at the pin here. That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite. Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. That will work. Our leader is out in front by a whopping 5 strokes. Next up is this par 4 hole.
Tee shot is uphill to a blind landing area. Green is surrounded by some deep bunkers. However, you miss all those, you find the surface in 2, and you're going to have a pretty decent look at a birdie 3. No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Lining up from about 230 yards here. Looks to be going with the 6-iron. That was never really a comfortable shot for them, was it?
Not taking enough club to get it there.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Has to putt this one downhill.
Ouch, that hurts. And this one will be for bogey. Currently 12 under for the event. We've arrived at a par 4 hole.
Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I've got to say, it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Time for the second shot at the 14th. Wonderfully played. And here we are with the third shot. Well, this one's right at the pin. That was a beauty. Just 6 feet between he and the hole.
Yep, tracking well.
Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. Our leader is up by 4 shots now. Let's see what happens here on the 15th.
Par 4, 421 yards. A lot of fun can be had here, but be careful of the green. It'll get you if you're not careful.
Well struck. Going with the 6-iron here. And should find the surface. Terrific shot into the 15th and a chance for birdie. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. Looks good off the blade. Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. And an opportunity awaits as they step onto this tee of the par 3.
Watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close. And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left in the water. That's just a bad shot.
Good sounding strike, that one. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. Putting for birdie here. This one's dialed in. Oh, how about that one?
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Sitting at minus 14 now for the event. We've arrived at a par 4.
Dog leg from right to left. Second shot is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole, but should you avoid them and find this sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Setting up here from about 195 yards.
This looks to be hit pretty well from where I'm standing. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 17th. There's part of about 6 feet coming up.
This is their look at birdie.
Well, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card. He's currently sitting in 3rd place. And now teeing off on the final hole of this round.
Players will be thinking birdie, but 6s and 7s will come along if you're not careful.
The harmony on that swing was awesome.
Playing this shot from about 230 yards out. 5 strokes behind our leader. Opting for the 6-iron. But not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole. Now, long-range putt coming up here to be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it? Just didn't drop. Well, that's a bit disappointing. This one's for birdie. And another round safely in the books. And as this round winds down, he finishes in 3rd place.
My pleasure, my friend. Lots of memorable moments out there today. Hopefully tomorrow can produce much of the same.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow. PGA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Golf Club Championship is about to start. Pleased you could join us for this final round action. I'm Luke Elvey, here alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, this next golfer starts their round. What do you think about their chances today?
Look, this player starts off the final round a couple behind the lead. And let's face it, they need to have some inspiring golf out there today. They need to make birdies early and often if they want to chase down that leader. It sets up for a very exciting final round.
Oh, I've got those special chills up the spine. I know today's going to be a beauty. Let's get into it. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up from about 130 yards out.
That's nicely done. What's in front of them, Henny?
Setting up this putt 16 feet from the cup.
Ooh, right by the hole. A par putt on the table. So it'll be a par to start their round.
That's a rock-solid par right there.
This is a short par 5, a chance to make a birdie or even an eagle.
Players want to take out any club, driver 3, with whatever it takes to miss the bunkers down the right-hand side in order to give them the best opportunity to knock it on in 2. However, danger lurks everywhere around this green, so players playing cautiously might want to consider laying up. Birdie 4s are always a good score on this hole, and you're never disappointed with a 5.
Nicely done. Getting ready to play their 3rd.
This one is all over it.
Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf. 6 feet remaining to the cup. I like the look of this. A well holed. He'll take the birdie. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves. A chance to keep it rolling.
Just one bunker surrounds this green. A difficult par 3 to say the least.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron. This looks to be heading to the green. Oh, terrific approach, and a chance for birdie here at the 3rd.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Hey, that's a chance. Super shot, that.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
He currently sits in 3rd position. We have a par 4 on this one.
Almost every player in the field will be going for this green. Where do you hit it? Front right part of the green is the perfect target. Missing it to the left in the bunker or long and right. That is not good. That dog will hunt.
Time for the 2nd shot here at the 4th. Well, good looking shot here. That's headed towards the green. Oh, tidy looking shot, that. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Here we are at the 5th hole.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
Yeah, well, it might not be on the green, but it's right up near the surface. And here we are with the 3rd shot. 3 shots off the lead. Oh, absolutely flushed. He has this putt to save his par. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. Next up is this 2-shot hole.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. 2nd shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
Oh, well played. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Our wind's just going to knock the ball down. It's straight at the back.
Going with the 6-iron here.
All right, we're going with an extra club here. Oh, this wind really starting to get up. That was well managed.
This putt right on 10 feet. A good one to make. Looking really good, this one. And with that, that's their 4th birdie. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. Teeing off here at the 7th.
Par 5, and only the long players can reach in 2. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
Already with a couple of wins under their belt. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Just 1 stroke back in this tournament. Opting for the 6-iron. Outstanding shot, high quality. And this putt to move them into a tie for 2nd. That was a gallant attempt. Putting for a par here. Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par.
And being a couple off the lead, they can't afford to miss those birdie opportunities.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron. That was a little bit of a misfire, I'd say.
What a shame. Has hit a lot of greens today, just not on this occasion.
Oh, almost went in. And he needs this to save par. This one's tracking. Ooh. The putt drops, and we're moving on. Teeing off now on the 9th hole.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
Yep, give yourself a pat on the back. And here we are with the 3rd shot. 4 strokes off the lead. Nicely done. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. That's a good putt to make, that one. Now 5 strokes behind. Setting up now on a par 4.
Par 4, this hole plays so much more difficult than the yardage. Water to the left of the green, bunkers surrounding it on both sides. Find the fairway, you'll have a good look at making birdie. You miss the fairway, good luck. 4s, 5s, and 6s come into the equation.
Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty. Playing this shot from about 210 yards out. 5 shots off the pace. Going with the 6-iron here. That's inside the house of opportunity. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
This one will run uphill.
Come on, don't be shy.
That's a good putt to make. That sets the great players from the good ones. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings.
Getting closer to that top spot on the leaderboard. This is getting interesting.
Opting for the 6-iron.
Needs a little members bounce to the right.
Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts.
Made birdie on the last. Looking for a 2nd in a row here.
Was on a good line. Par putt coming up here. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Time to face a par 4.
Par 4, 510 yards. It is a brute. Those bunkers down the right-hand side are a natural attraction for wayward golf balls. 2nd shot is down the slope. A big, deep, gaping bunker on the right-hand side will also find its fair share of golf balls. All in all, just a tough hole, to say the least.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
He's got the big 200 all the way back to this pin.
This one is right down the pipe. That's a terrific shot and sets up a birdie opportunity here at the 12th.
This is looking solid, what they wanted.
Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. Just 2 shots back after that hole.
Well, now, things have gotten interesting. Closing the gap.
Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more.
Par 4, back up the hill, 447 yards. This is an adventure-filled par 4.
Playing from around 240 yards. Just 2 shots behind. Looks to be going with the 6-iron. Not sure if that's how they drew it up.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
Five feet coming up to the cup.
He's got this for his par. Looking good so far.
Nicely holed and for par. He's currently sitting in 3rd. This hole is a long par 4.
Par 4, sweeping from right to left down the hill. This is a challenging hole.
That one's heading down Broadway. Second shot here on the 14th hole. Handy effort, that one. Getting ready to play their 3rd. He's 2 shots back. You like that, didn't you? And this would be a great par putt if you can make this. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. Teeing off here at the 15th hole.
Par 4, 421 yards. A seemingly simple par 4.
Atta boy, good shot. Playing from around 210 yards here. 2 strokes off the lead. Going with the 6-iron here.
He's had a disagreement with the caddy. He's gone down a club.
Pretty good shot there.
Putting for birdie.
Looking great now.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And down it goes.
And they're going to have to really focus in here to try and chase down that leader.
Opting for the 6-iron. This is the all-important stretch. Time to make your move. Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Careful not to leave this one short. It's back uphill and nothing worse than leaving an uphill putt short.
Oh, that's frustrating. A par putt awaits. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Teeing off here on the 17th hole.
Severe dog leg from right to left. Second shot down the hill to a very narrow green.
That's the kind of strike that's going to make them come back every day of the week. Penny, what have they got in front of them here?
Setting up here from about 175 yards.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron. Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole. Yeah, a quality shot from him. He'll be pleased. All the great players make a bunch of these. This is from 15 feet. It's got a chance. Ooh, nice putt to make for a birdie. Trailing by 4 strokes. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum.
Players will be thinking birdie, but 6s and 7s will come along if you're not careful.
Not a bad line, this one. Second shot here on the 18th hole. And here we are with the third shot. 4 shots behind our leader. Yeah, that one will play. And this putt for a final score of 64. Hey, nice looking line. And with that putt, that'll bring his tournament to a close. That's a podium finish, Rich. They never hurt.
No, it was a good week all around. They should be pleased. Played a lot of good golf in there. Just couldn't quite overtake the 2 ahead of them.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now.